Раз. Раз-два. And so, I think that's the point where we're going to start. Today's game is about to launch. A lot of witness on so far for the beginning start. And the first thing we are about to invite everybody meet them up. This is Team Legends. Are going to play the whole entire week against their opponents. Probably not going to be one of the easiest games for them. We'll have to struggle a lot and try to fight it off from the beginning to the end. They'll have their opponent for today is going to be Team Galaxy, the team that has proved itself as a strong, how to say, competitive leader. Let's say in a low bracket at least. The fact that they're bound to witness the map says that there will no longer be available other shots. They probably hope to have a really great shooting day. They want to win this up. They'll have to keep a pretty great job on the beginning to the end. And at the starters, I guess it's gonna be Kayumov, Zabrodin, Aralbayev, Fatay, and Zimchulambayev. Might be Tilshat instead of Amirjik Shubekov, and otherwise they have one substitution on the account. Their opponent for today is gonna be Team Legends. So their starter is probably going to be Kapakev Team Milan, Oroskolov Nazim number 11, Tikhonov Roman number 8, might go Beshev Jantai either, and one of them, either Ibrahim Amir Said or Bail Nogobayev, could go at the start. I guess it's Kenanov Shazad, he's presented at the game. He's gonna be the third shooting guard in the game. And we'll wait for the jump ball series. They're getting each other, and there is a jump ball release being already made. The first minutes onto the account. The game has started, and Tikhonov is at the side, probably looking for some better positioning in the shots. Kurambayev is a little wide, a little away from his opponent, so being fully rushed out, and the first shot from the middle range been made. They will have to wait a little more. Kurambayev performs the transition from the left. Gets prepared for another shot, thinking where he'd go. Screen by Kayumov. He is not ready himself for it yet. I'm probably waiting for some better circumstances occurring. Gave out the shot. Being probably aware of it. Can try this up to the bigger distance away a little bit. Fully prepared, trying to make the shot, and he is there on that release. Probably been waiting for a lot. Tries it off. Rolls over. Another shot been made. He probably didn't go for the convincing measures, and that's probably a good time to start it off from the way around the full gate, postponing the game, which is a lot into discussion to compensate. Kurambayev at the right, gives to Tikhonov Roman. He's probably thinking where he could go, play a lot more passes, try up the shot, and it's close. He probably was not ready to make it off, to make a little bit more of possibilities at the left. Got across the midcourt and something could work around. Kurambayev has built a defense for his team. Expects some better timing. Pass behind the back. Play very good triangle combination with our school of Nisim and Pakov Milan receives an end one. I don't know whether those are counted or not. Goes for free throws. Gotta be convenient enough. Tried to shut out. Made a little performance over there. Was not that prepared, I guess. Once he has done it, it's fully working for them to go for some more convenience. Tried a little away, and he's no longer worried about Tikhonov. But he may try a better charge. Still could go inside full pain. They gotta swing the shot out from under the net. A whistle occurred, which means they have no longer available to move on. 7:40, 2 minutes 20 seconds to pass. Fall. The whole entire game packed. A little bit of freeze. Then finally can produce the shot. They did produce it. Well done. Back there on the release. Probably were craving and starving for the game, for the brawl itself to the left. Reproduced the shot to Pakov Milan. He's a little bit awakened for him. Still finds no more stifling daggers outside. Try it over. Tried it over. Kayumov had a chance to hold it in his own hands. Quite well, it's been done. Produces the right away. The overwhelm. The series game packed. Tactical, another move that has been made. Grants him another pass on the test way. Being in a full rush gave him a brilliant experience for the shots on average to maintain them up. Expect some other one, and doesn't feel the same. The school of Nazim is about to perform the shots on a longer scale. Makes the first one a little bit of a miss. Gotta prepare for another one. And the players already in the rebound in the box line. Will have to be fully available for the shots on the middle. Kurambayev was received. Bounce game by Kayumov. He is running back to the defense side. Another one. They cross the midcourt. Will expect another shot on the attack. Field blast. Kayumov wants to get inside the paint. Ball being another stolen one more time. They have no other options rather than trying. Kurambayev made a good steal on Kurambayev. Managed to steal it out from them. Chest pass granted to Kayumov. Has no chance to miss it. Probably tried to resemble a way Tikhonov is from the left. to the middle range away, still hoping for some better assimilation. Kabakov gave a little bit of pass. Ibrahim tried to perform a hook shot, being blocked by Gayumov. I think he's not worried about it himself. 3.6 left on the possession. Has to make another release. 3 by Tikhonov Roman. Another score. Scored it off very quickly from the beginning and then feels absolutely fine. As you see, he holds no more vital distance. On a bigger scale, he might have tried a lot more. Finally gives out the shot to Zabrodin. Zabrodin is about to produce 3. He didn't score, unfortunately, through the entire court. Passed it back. Let's see how many games they're about to win out of these 7 games for the whole week. Pass is granted back to the whole universe. Another pass granted back. Feels absolutely fine on doing the same stuff. Produced from the weak side. Tried it out for some better movement. And feels fine. Another pass to the paint. To Tikhonov almost kept it out and had to keep it probably in his hands. Now it's his time to hold it in his own hands, and maybe that could work out somehow into some better dealings. Chance pass is granted. Zabrodin had to be at the other side. Gayumov provides a screen, cannot pass anything back. On the sideline there's gonna be a release. Less than 5 minutes already left for the entire game. Doesn't look that promising as I thought and expected from the start. Still a lot of good chances on the possession himself. Shouldn't be scared of attacking the field. And damn it, how come they did manage to do the same stuff? How come they went for tenderizer? How come they did fall under the rules of the maintenance, which is quite good on the reassembly of the shots? Gotta fire them up, and if this works out, gotta grant him another. Chest pass granted. Kabakov 2 steps. Kabakov with those 2 steps made it quite easy. A brilliant performance, as I expect, and shouldn't be a weaken from them. Tried to refilter them up. Kept it alight. Gotta be surpassing. 4 minutes left for him. Go for the lower underneath, which is quite good on the left to Tikhonov Roman. But he tried to gotta keep his statistics on a better, proper level if he wants to move on in the games. It is all about playing those single moments around the whole probation. 3 minutes 40 seconds left. What are they gonna keep? What are they going to keep? On simultaneous actions, probably granting him a pass. That worked out pretty well for Zabrodin. He himself was not that worried about it. Got a release, put his hands on the race from above. A higher release that he probably should be expecting. Kurumbayev, another pass granted back to Ibrahim. Hopes on another lucky pass that he is about to make him produce, which works extremely fine. No doubt he feels okay. Probably that's not a huge problem for him, at least. He wants to make it on time. He'll have to struggle for the shots on passability of every single and each of them. Once the ball being granted, Tikhonov from behind gave a nice transition. The pass worked out well. That's some good game to start for Legends. And from the beginning of the quarter 1, they're already in domination. Albafatai probably tries to dribble over Tikhonov Roman. Surely does want to let him get inside. What he has done. Jumped, gave a bounce. Alright, between the legs, left pass behind for Ruskulov Nazim. He had to score probably at that moment, Albafatai. But he's about to try on the shift. What he's been doing, and Kurumbayev himself, a layup 2 steps. They take a single timeout. 2 minutes left till the end of the quarter one. Since they were not fully aware of it, they simply cannot move outside from the time. They've been probably trying to shift a lot from the 3-point line. He tries the shots over. It works pretty well. He's not that afraid to capture him up and block shot from above. Worked out. Simple well. The thing, it shouldn't be weakened for it. He wants to go for some better transitions. He will have to keep that in mind, that it is not that easy and comprehensive as it seems for the beginning. Tried it out, not working pretty well, and stimulates probably some good chance. Take the substitution, being fully aware of it, and probably didn't shift enough for them to go. The free throw goes to Raskulov Nazim. Did another shot. Will have to go for extra shot away. On the awareness whether he can go for the passes outside. Hussein Ranjadov grabs the ball. Just pass been produced real quick after the game has started. Nogobai Bael from above to Raskulov Nazim. He probably waiting for better timing from the weak side. Gotta throw the shot, and it is already inside by Bishev Jantai. He did score the ending 2 points. But well effective been done. Gotta go for misproduction. Can't actually screen anybody outside. Chonbayev Nazim holding in his own hands. That's the ankle. He's trying to keep forward. A little bit away for him. It is simply didn't justify him up. He doesn't go for the counters away. And Nogobayev tries to steal. They still fight for the ball. The ankle is still being played. It's Kerenov Shazant. Finds a pick from behind and whistle. Whistle on a block. I guess he kinda didn't expect it himself. Probably tried not to worry. What he has to worry about is giving the shots outside on the earlier release. Still, he didn't go for the full encounter of the short passes. Didn't manage it. Didn't go for it either. And I think he kept them on some good swing. 30 seconds left. Less than 30 seconds until the whole end. He wants to play the passes on a normal big scale. He shouldn't be worried about this and try the shots out. He did give the shots out and it worked extremely fine in my opinion. It's not a quite big thing. It's not a quite good stuff that he's about to move on for the game. And if he actually wants to move out from the game, then he tries off the free throw lines. Basically a smart decision. Chonbayev, the free throw 17.7. They're playing under the last for now, and he's not worried about it himself. Has to get a little bit underneath for some lower good distance. He wants to change it up and quickly retain it. He will have to fight over it several more times, which shall be quite well done for the beginning on the release, as I hoped for the first quarter to end. The game is fully on the start, and what is go for a full comprehensive attack. They should not maintain. I think they wanted to go for the shots. They probably wanted to go on some better flashes. It's where to go. The start been already made, and I think he's not that worried. On that start, once he's been waiting for, I think he tries to take away the players a little bit more outside. That doesn't work so well. Transition behind the back by Kenan shows out he's fully ahead. What he can try is still a matter of a discussion. To the right, holds in between two defenders, pass from behind. Kayumov didn't manage it, and that's the layup. That is another brilliant layup been done, as you might see. On the response, they hold a lot of under shuffles away, and Kayumov what he's about to take on the decision to Albai Fatay. Still finds a lot in the paint. They play the pass. He is too tall, but couldn't score. That's terrible. Extremely terrible. I couldn't score on that net. It's a lot of trouble if thing on occurrence. One supports such stuff on the maintenance. He didn't go for full net, full awakened positions, which he went through transition away, gave him a lot of advantage. On the case, that's where he's been doing it a lot, managed to give him out. Probably tried to sort it out somehow and make it work. Screen from the left, try, don't worry about it. Kabakov is fully ahead and forward, he can screen. Raise your hands! What a shot been done, and they find a block shot away. Kuljanov Samat. So the weak side players can enter out. No go back by air, shouldn't be scared. Too late, he played the pass, too late. He played the passes too late from the underneath. What kept him trying. Goes for another shot on the entrance. He's been fully aware of it. And once he has tried on the main beats, which works extremely fine on a scale. Jolomba for him 2 steps with the left hand, swipes it out. Made them leave this out. And it made them get rid of that shots onto the progression, which is quite on a bigger assembly. He is not in that type, and I think he himself is not worried about it, and the fact that he tried it so hard left him unseen, kept him out. Can play the pass, chest, and a bounce pass is also on a release. Can go for full alone, try off the transitions outside. Can have Shazam is no longer available for it. Try it off, don't be worried, which is working pretty well. Cholombaev gave 2 steps on the layup. The drive didn't serve it so well that probably he had no time to capture it outside and concur the mount. Go for 3, still possible in my opinion on that advancement, and I think the fact he hasn't tried it a lot lifts him outside. Beishev Dontai goes for the line of the free throws. Doesn't work so well. He's at the opposite side. Zabrodin Ruslan dribbles over, holds it a little to the left, and is preparing to make the shots. A little bit of shift for Beishev. He is no longer available himself, and off the board finishes the move. Works out well, fine. Kayumov is still thinking, doubting where he could go. Zabrodin gave a high release on the 3. The 3-pointer doesn't grant him anything. No other advantages taken away to Kabakov to Milan. Slap. Gave a direct slap by Cholombaev. Gives them the possession. Kenan Shuzat. Kuljanov Samad is already outside. From behind. Still may try to screen him up. And he feels absolutely fine on doing this. And that's the end. Full counter on the main stage. Keeps them on some good swirl. What are they trying? They will plays a lot into the segment of the attacks. Might go, fully understood, but the opponent on the stifling dagger shift gave the shot outside, still waiting probably for his own timing. Did give it, or don't. That's some fine job been done. Finds a little tighter to the net, has to make another shot on the buff if he wants to finish it, probably with some good favor. 6 minutes 20 seconds till the end of the first half. Couple minutes left only. He probably didn't expect that far away distance for him, but Shevchentai holds a little to the left from above. Another shot from a free throw line. He is not there, back and counter, and probably he is not that aware of the shots. Has to make it up until the end. He wants to finish it down in his own favor. Tries a nice good test, bounce pass away from around the arc. Made a really nice swirl. Keeps him out. Substitution has to be made by Legends, and comeback of Timberland is on the line to make the shots. Gets the other one in a rollway. Has to get a third one, and if he actually scores the third one, it's already a huge advantage for the team. 33, 34 already. 22, not a big difference in the points, but we see that Galaxy are struggling a lot. Cannot simply come back to points because the opposite team scores much more on the distance. Got by Fatai. Why did you get there? Dive inside along the paint, and he sees the center position player he left behind. Has a lot of timing to go full attack in the rush. Goes all for another single shot away. Gets a lot of a The better management had to be kept. Ruslan Zabrodin dropped it, lost another chance for the shot, and at the opposite side fully goes, swings the free throw line, then three-pointer again inside the paint, played duo, left it out. Ball for offense. Another ball for offense. Gives them those tryouts. Tryouts to show another chance, to show themselves that they deserve to stay on the court, matching it with each other. Quite good. 3-point line by Dilshad Mahamadjanov. Did it well. Did it extremely well. I think didn't find a issue on three. The lower line that he's about to try to repeat it off was probably not that well established away for him. He tried it all, forced better shots. Transition, left hand, don't worry about it. He didn't worry about it. Anyways, didn't serve so well. Grants came outside. This is the end. Gotta grant him a pass. A path that probably went along the way with the teammates, which he didn't expect himself. 4 minutes. The whole game is, I think, concentrated on one full spot. Let's see how they're gonna deal with that full spot. To the left, holds it out. It's a lot more indifference to be aware of them. And he shouldn't be that scared. Screen, using it. Use the screen, maybe something can work out. To the right. Full shift from above to Kayumov. Oh, even in that case, he does change the situation. 36, 25. Keep a lot on Zabrodin. Still. To Kayumov. This time, don't miss it. Gets 2 points in response. Dilshad Mahamadjanov doesn't want to let him get outside from his own backcourt. I think he was not that aware. 43 minutes, 20 seconds left. Tikhonov Roman, fully ready to go for the better management outside. Served it out. He did serve it out, and I guess that he didn't go for full possession advantage around the wing, has to take all positions outside. Goes for the free throw line. Tikhonov again. What a hard shot for Lizos. Keep them in a better mood. The mood of the team fully depends on how the captain is gonna enroll them out of the attack. Substitution. Kronbaev himself joins the team. Instead of Beshevnet, I probably he finds a substitution only in his persona non grata, let's say, right? A very important player for them. Yeah, I guess really important player for them. And probably holds off no one outside. Holds nobody in a better swirl. Didn't ground him out. Probably was not there aware of it, and the fact that he is outside the paint maintains him in a full need. Go for the weak side, don't be worried about it. He shouldn't be a little bit awakened for him on Kepak FC Milan. He tried it over the free throw line fully, captures his position and feels absolutely fine. The fact that he feels absolutely fine is how he's desperate about the shots, and a little bit presently awakened for him. Try it off. The full moon to Zabrodin outside between the legs. One more between the legs has to be given for him. If he wants to challenge them, Amir Jacksonbecker grants him a nice, pretty vital screen. Zabrodin is on the outside. A huge release been given for him. Just tossed it out for nothing. 2 minutes left. Go early. Reminds me of the baseball Dodgers. And Dodgers probably wouldn't dodge the shots. But this is what happening for Galaxy. Dodge a lot of shots. They cannot simply score, and Zabrodin finally goes for a free throw line. Brings 3 points, and 12 points later still kept the same for them. Kurambaev, I think, feels a little bit stressed. The fact that he cannot get away in a bigger difference. In response, pass to Tikhonov Roman. He is outside the arc. Kemas was been substituted away to Ibrahim Amir Said. Nope, still doesn't find it a little close. And Ruskulov Nazim adds the layup on 2 points response. Azim Chalumbaev to Zabrodin Ruslan. Zabrodin gave another high release. Of course, he missed it out and will probably wait his own time to shift it out. And I guess the fact that the expectancy of this, a single last minute they got to play. They're gonna wait a lot more on the rest as Amble finds it off. Tikhonov, let's see what he can do to Kurambaev. He's probably preparing for the 3. No eyes of the opponent in the paint, yeah, 2 points. Got on response to him. He shouldn't be awakened from outside. Gave an eyes. Another dribble inside the way, the full arc. That's some good establishment for his own points. No longer wait, and he didn't wait. Anyways, did work so well for him. 2 steps from the right. Did score in the end and feels absolutely probably fine. He wants to challenge the attack and offense. Both sides should be in comprehension, and a lot of confidence shall be kept for him. In response, the advantage is no longer away. 10 seconds left. Go faster behind the back to Tikhonov Roman. He tried to add in a low paint zone. No, didn't score. The last one, Anka Pankov adds the response. Single second. This is the end of the first half. Ready to go for the full commitment, I guess. Quite, which is quite good. Quite well done and served for the teams that they're about to go for the range away. I think they have to establish a lot in a lot of manner. Holds it a lot to the left. Bishev Jantai, don't worry to screen him up. Go for another issue. The shots up. Feels probably absolutely fine. It holds no one at a scale. Keeps him away outside on the jump shots. For some refill to the mount. 2 steps. Don't worry to screen it. And on the set half tone, he did go. That's a quarter 3. Second half of the whole game as the thing has started. I think we'll have to wait a little bit more to go. Zabrodin fires away 3-point line. I think fully established and ready to go for the shots outside and a bigger whale. I think it doesn't simplify. Keeps him outside and he's not ready himself to be worried upon him, and he fires away 3. I think should be absolutely fine. Go for 3. Almost the end. That's where he stopped. Yeah, he did stop. I think he had to wait a couple more minutes if he wanted to finish it off between the legs. I'll stop for a little more. Try it out until the end. Quite good, well done. Shouldn't sort them out. I think if he wants to give a lot more response, goes for full counters away. Didn't challenge them out. 8 minutes left. 2 minutes have passed. I think he feels absolutely fine on the attack. We'll wait extra couple more seconds to shot. Made a release. Too high it went above the rim. And Kapakov is returning back. Kinenov. Transit. Why he didn't keep it? Enough for them. Where are the beautiful moments that everybody expected off the start? Go for 3. Raise your hands. I think if he waits for the 3, something can sort him out. Goes for extra point. Kayumov couldn't get inside. Being blocked from both sides. Being blocked from both sides. We'll have a couple more for Zabrodin. To the right. He holds it up. Cannon of Shazat. Passed it outside, and now I think he's ready to go for it. At least something might work out for him if he wants to have a huge challenge away. Cannon of Shazat. To Kuljanov Samad. Fired away. 3. A good end. I think they themselves expected that shot outside. Feel okay. Aralbay Fatah is in defense. Rolls over a couple of them. Scores 2 more points. 57-38. And I guess welcome back to 20. Kurumbayev himself left the court, but team feels absolutely fine. I guess alone. Yep. Kuljanov anyways scored 2. Kayumov couldn't block him out. Left behind at the backcourt. Cholomba Fazim is already in the field offense. Goes for 3. No one in offensive rebound except for center guards of Lim Legends. Kenev Shazat grants him a pass. He's a little to the left. 2 steps. Goes off the board. Finally made it. Very beautiful. One shot in response from the right. That's why he's not been waiting for it. Still a lot in seizure to the end. To the end holds no one outside. Feels okay. Doing this from the right hand. Gave it out to Bishev Jantai. Galaxy takes a minute timeout. And now the last 6 minutes are about to oversee. We play 63-38. Little by little they're going away from them. Aral by Fatay on Kayumov gave the pass. He couldn't save the sound anyways. He's full encounter outside for him. He himself has to establish the position outside. Gave it, and another successful attack for Team Legends. Today they feel absolute domination, probably gonna win the game, and I don't think what Galaxy can do about it. Probably just stay and suffer of the damage dealt by them. Even now, nothing happened. Nothing changes, stays the same for them. To Zabrodin, he is at the weak side from the left. Legends, more concentration to the elbow. Too many players over there. Ibrahim Mirsaid wants to go for a fast break, spins it over from the midcourt, gave a nice pass to Kuljan Samat. Almost a successful pass was given, and Kayumov is alone under the paint. Adds 2 points, and it's 25 points lead for Legends in the quarter 3. Looks like the quarter 4 is gonna get even easier than it used to be before. Retains a little more on flash, keeps him out halfway, good block, and in the end Kuljanov Samad finished it exactly the way that he expected himself on the badge. Honey Badger, as we got used to call it off. 6 minutes 30 seconds. 4 minutes 30 seconds, 20 seconds already by it. Spent the last 11 seconds in the offense. Probably tried a lot. Didn't serve so well. Take substitution. Ruskulov Nazim instead of Kaptakov Timirlan. He has done a lot of job. Probably has to take a little rest on the court. Now we'll have to try it again from the scratch. To keep it off. He shouldn't be awakened. I think he was not that ready to go for it, and he has done it. The fact that he is actually in the maintenance kept him in a bigger difference in amount. Domination to Kayumov, he goes the elbow. I think he has forgotten to make the shot, but that's the end anyways. Finally he did produce the shot, gave a good ending for him by Elna Gubayev. Holds a little to the line, produces the fires away the 3, feels okay about this. Zabrodin Ruslan. I think they were not that well done to give him a better shot on the scale away. I think he has to wait couple more seconds if he wants to maintain this up. Someone has to close this off. Aralbai Fatay, anyways, from the right, is ready to give the production of the shots. Made it successful, very successful, and could go with where he didn't hit Kuljanov Samat. Oh, that's such a high jump, and also end one. Less than 3 minutes left until the end. He will go for 3-point lines. How well he can go is again a question everybody is asking each other. Might not be the same stuff, but might be the same thing. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go? And still find almost 7 daggers away. Kayumov spins it over. Oh, the leg of Ruskulov Nazim. I know. Shot for defense anyways. A leg probably. This is what it is. A leg. A leg on the left. Where he has tried enough. At least something. Serving well. He is not that worried, I guess. And shouldn't be worried either. Better management that he should go for. They should finish it the way they want to. Less than 2 minutes left. If they want to keep it off, make it all and some other assembly for Cholombayev Azim. Go for the full counter away, pick toward, give a nice management at the field themselves, absolutely fine. And if they want to end it up this way, they'll have to struggle a lot. The other way around shouldn't maintain and work them out. Free throw line feels fine. Replacing them, and the replacement also worked out that well that they themselves didn't expect that much. On became full counters attacks. Shall refilter the daggers away. They themselves also feel fine. That probably should be a hard tough question to ask, but they still keep it on the court. A single minute left before the end. Nice pass across the entire court. Nogobayev feels a little uncomfortable against Zabrodin. He gave him a little challenge, and they find an open player. Tikhonov Roman scores from the three. That's some Curry moves. The ending like Stephen Curry. And a very good percentage of accuracy of the shots. Says that he can score a lot either. Amirjik Shmbekov to Zabrodin Ruslan. Maralbayev holds some, I think, a lot of time when he tries mostly playing an assisting player rather than take initiative. Mostly supporting, trying to take the assist away by Fazim, trying to guide and instruct the team. 76 to 50, 36 points in the domination, which is quite a lot. Here the ball been rolled over by the opponent. No other sign they're showing him back. Beshev Jantai goes for another free throw. 2 points easily gained by him. Last 20 seconds of the quarter three. Nogobayev doesn't want to let the Cholombayev Azim gave outside release to Amirjik Shmbekov. He can go for some screen. Pick and roll. They're gonna play no. Amirjik Shmbekov is at the line. Inside the arc. He gets inside. Doesn't score anything. 5 seconds left. Reduce the shot. A little left. Cholombayev Azim. And he did score the last 2 points. Anyways, this is the end. The last 2 minutes, they're gonna go on to follow the Legends against Galaxy. Cholombayev could get over. He actually did get over. But the players not. This probably was not enough for them to end it in some domination. That's why they will have to go for it. Still find it off from the right. He gave it out and did this, and which worked out so well for him. Maralbayev on the 3-point line gets the pass to Cholombayev Azim. He's ready. Almost a chest pass. That's what he kept it off. And they themselves feel absolutely okay for it. To the same from the right. from the right. Yeah, he gave it out. He gave a little more. And I think that's just like a salmon being a prey for the fisherman. They try to fish a lot of points. 78 to 56, the score stays. The score says what kind of prey they are. Being it salmon or being it's a gazelle for the tiger or something like this. A lion, sorry. Mostly it's for Leos, but that's not the case. Snake this time, right? And against them, they're rat. They're trying to run away from them. Bishev Jantai went a very good 3-point line. Again, it's a huge advantage for his team, and I think is running towards the opposite side. Feels absolutely fine on the counter. Full helix away for him. And Kayumov, 2 steps, layup. 8 minutes, 13 seconds shall be left in the amount. That's where he has to be ready for it. Roskolov Nazim, a little bit awakened between the legs, can try to crisscross. And if it serves out, then it should be done the same way. Go raise your hand, stop them somehow. Cholombayev Azim gave that finish. He did finish it and was probably ready to go for it fully alone when he has done it. When he has done it, might fight it off. Go lower. 3, of course, missed. Cholombayev Azim, I think, ready to give his own response to Amir Shambekov. Left alone. Travel. That's a huge travel. Pin down. So a minute, 16 seconds left. All right. I think he himself been waiting a lot. When he has finished it, I think he has also forgotten. He has forgotten what had to be 6 minutes 50, 56. And Kenanov Shazat, yeah, well done. Felt that aggression. 6 minutes 50 seconds left. Almost all, but up until the end. And what he does will fully depend on his teammates. Kenan Shazad find a good steal upon him, gave a nice pass. Kapakov saved this out. Yeah, was walking across the line, but didn't lose it. 3, you have to score. There shouldn't be any chance on missing. Kapakov now has to do all the job himself. That nothing works, of course. Here didn't maintain and shuffle. Kenanov Shazat is at the opposite side. He went for it. He went for it, and I think fully the remedy challenge shall be gone. 5:57. What he can do, I think, is not a lot for the game. At left time, produced a shot. He's almost at the position. Gotta ask for substitution because that's timeout. That's the part where they'll go on the split. 5 minutes 40 seconds left. the whole entire game, I think, has to go for the production 86 to 60. And what we see on that line, the free throw line, shall not establish him away. Kuljanov Samad tried this off. He gave a lot in counter back, counter helix. That's what he's hoping for, probably. Shouldn't maintain him up. Feels absolutely fine on doing the same stuff. From the left to the right, he is not that ready to go for the production of the shots. On assembly, gave a nice behind the back release. Felt fine. And feels absolutely okay. I think for him to challenge it off, goes for another shot off the board. And what he has done, I think, is the absolute filter. Goes for threes. Zabrodin and did score on a higher release. He had to feel, I think, a lot more in comprehension if he wanted to finish the move as early as he wanted. Kinanov Shazad to Bishev Jantai, still hold a very vital position for him. 3. Nope, he didn't get it. And still, in such case, it's still very hard to lose the game. I think harder to lose rather than harder for Alba Fatah, for example, to get a just 3. Yeah, it's really hard to lose it, because to lose it you just have to stand still, not to do anything, because anyways the teams are gonna spend a lot of time trying to take the ball. On that release, substitution, Dilshat Mahamadjanoglu instead of Amirjek Shanbekov. They probably wanted to go alone in that game. They had to probably maintain the upper shots on the distance to the right. He halted some good move at scale to Cholombayev Azim, fires it away, and you see by the free throw line he did score a lot in response. Made a quick, good management for him outside. Shouldn't be worried upon him. Grants him a direct chest pass. I think he's not afraid of it himself. Gave the pass outside, almost by the end. Like literally almost by the end. He did swipe it off, but for that he had to prepare a lot more, I guess. He wanted to finish it, but he had to prepare a lot more for them to up it up. Adjusted somehow, 2 minutes 40 seconds. They have to feel absolutely fine. I'm doing the same thing, doing the same stuff. Goes for extra line. He does go for extra line and shouldn't be forgetting about this in case if he wanted to score with Zabrodin. Granted back, 91 to 67, is still impossible to lose, I guess. So Galaxy are just trying to hold their points in some proper situation. Kurumbayev himself entered the game. You see the fact that they are smiling tells that they are ready for this competitive game, are ready to full rush against them all along the swing to Orskulov Nazim. He goes for extra line shot. He missed it. Kayumov Emil received the pass and is still preparing to go on that type of response. Returned him a shot. Is not awakened. Down 3, fired them out. He still was not that ready. Gave a little comprehension for him on the shot. The buzzer stimulated. Did stimulate, but did score. Runs him. Another chest. Still find no one back. At a fullback outside. Kayumov. A very weird shot above the rim. Didn't score anything. He found no other issues upon the whole game. Zabrodin is a little behind. Finds a lot more on the screen. 2 steps gotta give by Kayumov. He gave a layup, didn't score. 2 minutes left and did at the second shot. Didn't score from the first try. The second one shall be even easier. 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes are gone overplay. The quarter passes on so quickly, they're not gonna take them out. I do understand that it's over for Galaxy today. The game been taken by Legends so easily, and we'll try to see what kind of combinations they're gonna play and overplay for the whole entire season. To be fully rematched outside, keeps him in some better good swirl. He is not that scared, rather than just trying it off. Fall back. Don't try to fall back. He did try to fall back a minute and third to left. That's almost the end for them. Fully countered him out from above to Kayumov. He waits until Kuljanov Samad flies over him, and with the left hand adjusted and scored responsive points. Shelby carried a lot in the activity of the game itself, and slam tried by Orosplov Nazim, probably tried a slam dunk inside. Some roar we would expect and screams. Man, this is not the case. B Solilon has to go to the opposite side. Go for extra shots away. It's not that scary. He did produce it at almost the end. They kept it up. And the fact that it didn't work out so well leaves them full awake in 40 seconds left. Produced it. No, why they're not finishing it off? 35 seconds left. Opposite side, Cholombaev, we see a lot more concentration, and anyway fires away 3. Need scored 3. And I think he is not that satisfied. 20 seconds left. We'll just end it with the bounce, and congratulations on Team Legends today winning, beating the Team Galaxy today. They surely deserve their domination from the beginning to the end. That's the end of the game. Thank you very much. It was Sultan Abdullayev in Asia Pro League Season 3.